Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Portland Trail Blazers versus the San Antonio Spurs Summer League game review and reaction. Let's talk about it, you know what I'm saying, as we see some of the highlights. Shout out to the NBA, you know what I'm saying. Man, it's it was good to see Victor Wembanyama. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wanted to see Victor Wembanyama, so it was good to see him get out there and play better. You know what I'm saying? In this game too for him, this second game of the summer league for him, first game against the Charlotte Hornets. He played much better, but the Portland Trail Blazers wasn't. You know, they wasn't there to just watch him. You know what I'm saying? The Portland Trail Blazers did a good job, especially Mike DeVoe. Not even worrying about what Victor Wembanyama does, just going out there and playing their game, man. As you see Reith, it's a nice catch and finish right there. And that was something I was looking forward to seeing from the Portland Trail Blazers. How would they react to this media hype, playing against Victor Wembanyama? It was like they didn't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? As you see Shaedon Sharpe making his move. Shaedon Sharpe was struggling, and only he was pushing, trying to do a lot, but it wasn't like he was out of character or anything like that. Remember what I said in the last video? In my opinion, now again, this is just my opinion. I mean, who am I, right? But in my opinion, there's no reason for Shaedon Sharpe. There's more cons than pros for Shaedon Sharpe to be playing in this summer league. All right. Injury, lack of confidence. I really don't understand what is it that Shaedon needs to show, other than other things that he might want to work on. As far as if I'm looking at it from a coach's perspective, then maybe I'm saying, you know what, I want him to handle the ball. I want him to be more of a playmaker at times, be able to do those things, especially with Dame being gone. When Shaedon comes in, I want him to be able to utilize all those roles. Okay, I can definitely see that, and I would love to see that. But as you can see, between Lottie, DeVoe, and even Scoot when he's healthy, Shaedon's not. He doesn't have the ball. You know what I'm saying? He's off the ball. And if this is the summer league, getting your work in, he should be on the ball. You know what I mean? If that's what you want him to develop. So obviously that can't be the case, you know what I'm saying, because Shaedon is not on the ball enough. When he does get the ball, he's looking to attack at times, but sometimes he's passive. He kind of gets that Jimmy Butler mode. I've been seeing in this particular game, I saw some of that Jimmy Butler, hesitant pump fake stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that was about. Shaedon Sharpe has to really be one of those guys who's able to just rise up and above and get that shot off. Especially on the pull-ups, you know what I'm saying, on the 10-footers and out, you know what I mean. As you see Mike DeVoe here with the nice shot, 15-footer, knock it down. Mike DeVoe went off. I mean, Mike DeVoe went off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't even know that much about the kid, but I like the way he plays. As far as he doesn't dominate the ball. I know you just saw that beautiful drive and finish right there, no pass, but that's not what I mean. But he doesn't take too long to make a decision while he has the ball in his hands. You know what I'm saying? He's not just having his teammates sitting around out there watching him. He makes his decisions fast. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to get my teammates involved and we're going to continue with this play? Or do I have an opportunity to break this man down, you know what I'm saying, based off the defense position or lack of, you know what I'm saying? And he sees that. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, his defense, and a lot of these guys got to work on their defense. That's you know what I'm saying? Nice finish right there by DeVoe. But a lot of these guys got to work on their defense. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? You see Shaedon looking over at the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this guy's taking over. What am I doing out here? Again, I don't see no reason for Shaedon Sharpe to be out there. And I'm not. And again, when I say these things, I'm not questioning, you know what I'm saying, the coaches or anything like that. I'm just throwing in my opinion, and I would love to know why. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, comment, let me know what are the good reasons for Shaedon Sharpe to be in the summer league, or at least to play in the entire summer league. That first game, it would have been enough for me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's just too many things, man. He can get hurt. You saw what transpired this game, and him not being able to get his shots to fall. That can wear on him, along with everything else that the Trailblazers are dealing with right now, and not just Dame being wanting to be traded, but also with Trendon Watford being let go as well. You know what I'm saying? That was a beautiful finish right there by Shaedon. You can see the frustration in that finish. Man, that close up on his face when he made that dunk right there, you could see he had some frustration he was trying to let out right there. And again, that's what my point is. It's built up. You know what I'm saying? It's accumulating. And he's a young player, man, and you got to watch out for that emotionally, mentally. You got to watch out for that, man. You know what I'm saying? As a coaching staff, you got to recognize those things and understand that some of these guys need to be handled a certain way mentally and emotionally, and then you need to encourage and strengthen them in certain ways so that way they can handle certain things like this. And obviously some of that's not going on as far as being able to help strengthen these guys mentally and emotionally. Obviously they're expected to come in and be professionals and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But it goes a long way to be able to have somebody who understands that, who's able to translate that to the player, especially these young guys, and get them to understand how to produce and how to feel a certain way about themselves so they can produce, so they can keep self-motivating themselves even in tough nights. You know what I'm saying? You see Shaedon going off the glass right there. I'm not sure if he called it. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? It was good to see the Trailblazers out there competing, finding each other on these passes like that right there. As you see, Shaedon got it going late in the game. Oh, my goodness. He just took the ball right there. You know what I'm saying? Got to watch out for that. But it was really good to see how the team responded after that tough loss. It's just summer league, you know what I'm saying? But you still want to see what's going on with some of the mentalities of your players that you're bringing in and see how guys respond. And they did a good job, you know what I'm saying? I mean, body language was pretty good. As you can see, the rotation was short, and some of the guys didn't get a lot of time off the bench. Obviously, one of your concerns is going to be Chris, you know what I'm saying? Keegan's twin brother, Chris Murray. Just him getting his shots off. He looks to right now. He looks like he struggles a little bit in getting a good look on his own. You know what I'm saying? He looks a little dependent on getting those good looks from his teammates, and that's fine. But who is that going to be? Is that going to be Shaedon? Is that going to be DeVoe? Is that going to be Scoot? Who's going to be able to get Chris those easy looks to help get him going? You know what I'm saying? That's what I meant last game. I know a lot of people was impressed with Scoot and then the stats, you know what I'm saying, make it really look, you know what I mean? But I'm looking to see him be more of an engine for his teammates as well, you know what I'm saying? Scoot can get it done. Now, will he score 71 or anything like that? No, and nor does he need to. Chill out, you know what I'm saying? But as being a leader and a great playmaker and a scorer for this team, I think that'll be great for Scoot, you know what I'm saying? And I think Scoot fits the mold perfectly for that. You know what I'm saying? I love his attitude, and I'm looking forward to seeing the way he figures out everything his teammates like to do and how to get them the ball. Not just Shaedon, but Chris as well. Jeremy Grant as well. You know what I'm saying? Anthony as well. All these guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to that. As you see DeVoe again. You know what I'm saying? Like the kid was, he had tunnel vision. And I don't mean that in a bad way. When he saw an opportunity for that ball to go in the basket, he made sure it happened. And you can't knock that. That's just out there, making a place for yourself. Taking advantage of the opportunity. He's playing good basketball, man. Shout out to that kid for that. The Trailblazers did a really good job, like I said, and not just allowing Wembanyama to just dominate. Plus, the Spurs did a good job of playing him in spurts, helping his confidence. They did a really good job after that first game of helping manage him mentally, emotionally, and physically. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what I was saying about Shaedon or anybody in particular. You got to understand how to manage these guys emotionally and mentally also. Nowadays, it might have been a skill. It might not have been a skill needed in the past, but it's something that's needed in these days. You know what I'm saying? And I'm great at it. But anyway, man, it was a good little win for the Trailblazers to learn and get better. Victor Wembanyama from 10 feet and out is going to be a handful to deal with. You know what I'm saying, on offense. I look forward to seeing it all. I look forward to seeing the next steps the Trailblazers make. And you can also begin to see what I said before about, I believe from what it looks, the Trailblazers will be just fine. They don't have to, you know what I'm saying, try to get everything they can for Dame right now. They don't have to. Of course, for appearances, they want to try and they want everything to look good and look this and that. But, you don't have to. You're going to be just fine. You know what I'm saying? So just utilize this good energy, this positive energy. Let it be a win for all parties. You know what I'm saying? Dame be happy. Trailblazers good. You know what I'm saying? Coach Billups, excited about the team he's coaching this season. Let that happen. You know what I mean? That's something that needs to take place. You know what I'm saying? That'll help go a long way for this upcoming season. You know what I'm saying? In the development and the progress of the 23-24 Portland Trailblazers. You know what I'm saying? I thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. All right.
If this world were mine.